No. We've had enough to drink, OK? So it could solve anything.
Oh. And who could argue with the grizzled voice of wisdom? Sailed the 7 seas, seen it all, done it all. Got a wardrobe full of T-shirts to prove it.
If only. Look, you'll be doing this for me soon enough.
Yeah, me too, probably.
Well, on that cheery note, I think I need to pay a visit. Excuse me, gentlemen.
I'll order some coffees. I'll make yours black.
What time is this bus supposed to be coming? It was supposed to be here 5 minutes ago. I'm going to be late. I may as well walk.
I can't do it. I can't bear it. It's too much.
We're here now. It's all right.
No, it's not. It won't be all right. There's nothing that I can do about it.
I thought maybe we were getting somewhere yesterday.
Well, you were wrong. There's nothing for me here, is there? And you know why? Because of you. Because the minute anyone learns that I'm your son, that's it.
Well, that and the fact you hit an old man with your car. Sorry, that was uncalled for.
You couldn't help yourself. You are never going to change. And what's worse, I don't think you even recognise there's anything needs changing.
Here you are, running away like it's the answer to everything. Apart from anything else, it makes you look guilty, when we both know you did absolutely nothing wrong.
Something tells me you're in a minority there. You might like living among people who hate you, but it's not for me.
Well, I'm not going to beg.
Right, yeah. Reputation to maintain and all that.
Would it make a difference if I did?
Right, Mum.
Because she was a much better human being than I could ever be.
Daniel.
No, you can't deny that. I thought that I could come to terms with what I did, but I was deluding myself.
Sinead forgave you.
Well, and that's supposed to make it better. That she could be so strong when I was weak. But of course, she never thought that about herself because of me. She never valued herself.
You made her happy.
Did you hear that video? Did she sound happy?
She had terminal cancer.
Yes, and all the while thinking that she was punching above her weight with me. Me! I made her feel like that.
Tormenting yourself like that isn't going to change anything.
Yes, and that's the worst bit, because there's nothing to do. I can't change it. There's no telling her that I was the lucky one. The wrong person died.
I feel exactly the same about Deirdre.
I don't want your pity.
Why do you think Sinead had left those messages?
For Bertie.
Not that one. Why do you think she left that for you?
So that I wouldn't feel bad?
Exactly. She wanted her legacy to be a source of strength.
Stand by your beds. Coming through. Don't mind if we set this up here, do you? It's just a few tapes of the glory years. I was going to try and get them transferred to DVD or something. No need. My old mate Cruncher threw in the machine for free. Don't make them like this anymore. Yeah, there's probably a reason for that. None of this self-destruct building 5 minutes after the warranty is.
Never thought to check what they're worth now. No, my look. 5 pence? Nothing. Nothing. I think you might need some financial advice sooner rather than later, mate.
Yeah.
You have got to be the jammiest man on the planet. You do realise that them 5 whip coins are probably worth about 250 grand right now, don't you? Yes, get in! I'm going to buy this pub. Wipe that smug little grin off his face. I'm going to buy 2 pubs. How many pubs can you buy for 250 grand? We should celebrate. Come on. Hey, can you lend us 50 quid? You know, good for it.
Been that way ever since.
I know. Sinead was the love of your life. Still is.
I just wish that she knew that. I wish she knew that I wake up every day thinking about her, that I go to bed every night thinking about her, and that she's with me in every moment in between.
Maybe she does know.
No. There's no solace in fantasies about the hereafter. She's gone.
OK, right, so we've got £7.20 left on my William Hill account. We've got £10 HMV gift card, an all-day tram pass that runs out at midnight, and 94 pence. So, not entirely skint.
Ryan, you started the day with £5 grand.
I had to buy some nice gear. New phone?
You're making a right mess on my table.
Oh, there's all these worldly goods.
Really? When I was your age, I'd just started my first business. I was employing 9 people, and after 6 months, I bought myself a car, a Jaguar.
And now you've got a bar job.
Yeah, but I own the pub, and this is a choice. Make sure you tidy up a little before you go.
Well, maybe I could give you some advice on managing your money, you know, next time you've got some.
I got 50 quid in a whip coin. Maybe you can do something with that.
Whip coin?
It's a cryptocurrency.
Yeah, I know what it is, Ryan. Since when have you been interested in cryptocurrencies?
Dunno. I bought some ages ago, just to buy some dodgy stuff on the dark web, but I never got around to using it.
How many coins did you buy?
1:30. You'd be in the Rovers with your mates from work, gossiping, complaining, having a laugh. It's just an ordinary day. You might even text me. Always sign off with loads of kisses. Maybe some of those stupid emojis. I'd give anything. I can't go back to our home. Homes where we laughed and argued, where we made love. It's where you lost your life. Where all that pain's still waiting for me. But while I'm here, I could pretend that none of that bad stuff actually happened.
Oh, no, you just didn't care. So you should go. It's what you want, and you only do what you want these days.
Well, this isn't fair.
It's true. My Anna was sweet and kind, and she would have been there for her family in her year from hell. But you abandoned us. You abandoned me. And I can't even recognize my own child anymore. So go. It's not like you want to be here.
Daniel, this has got nothing to do with anybody else, has it? I know what it is, I know you. You just don't want to say goodbye, do you? I understand.
Well, while I'm up here, I don't have to, do I?
Yeah, except you're not up here on your own, are you? You with your son, or have you forgotten about him? You see, Daniel, this is it. That's the thing with this self-pity, and believe me, you're talking to a master of it. You're so wrapped up in your own misery that you don't care about anybody else. Yeah.
Self-pity? First off, I love my son, and this isn't self-pity.
Okay, all right, isn't it? Well, I know this, it's not healthy. This is not healthy.
Listen, I told you where I was because I thought that you would leave me in peace. I don't need you coming up here shouting the odds. So listen to me,
No, you listen
I know what's best
you listen
for
to me. So I've listened to you long enough. Now I'm going to speak, okay? So you disappear. For weeks on end, you can't even be bothered to pick up your phone, forcing a man in his 80s to travel hundreds of miles to come looking for you.
Well, my wife died. Yeah. Did you know that? Did you know that I'm
yes,
a widower?
I understand that, but you're also a son. You're a brother. And you're a dad. Come on, what's wrong with you? You've still got responsibilities. You can't do this. You can't just hide away from life, Daniel. I'm sorry, but you can't. And what's best for Bertie?
Dad, God's just called her home.
Nothing I can say is going to make things any better.
She got that right.
Shouldn't you be working?
Well, lunch. And I didn't really want to spend it with Rona glaring at me. Getting all the jobs nobody else wants.
Well, you were performing surgery yesterday.
Yeah, they didn't let me. Decided I wasn't up to it.
But you are. Don't let them push you around.
Well, I'm not qualified yet, am I? And at the end of the day, I'm just an employee, so...
No, you're the son of a partner.
A silent partner. Anyway, look, I was thinking, you know that money you offered us? Well, I think I might need it.
For what?
A deposit, so I can start my own business. Probably back in Liverpool. Still got plenty of contacts there. Look, I don't want to work for this lot any longer than I have to.
You've only just got here. You can't leave.
Well, they'll drive me out eventually, won't they?
I'd like to see them try. I made that investment for you.
Really?
Well, you knew that.
No, I didn't.
Well, you do now. So, no more talk about moving back to Liverpool.
Oh, good. Emergency services here. Let me through. I'm a solicitor.
Mate, I feel for you, I really do. When I lost Rana...
Do you know, I wish everyone would stop feeling for me. I didn't ask for feels. Poor Daniel. Do you know what I've done?
I'll take it from you.
Sure. I mean, you got work to do. Where there's a claim, there's a claim. Shut up. Loopholes, I mean. People to get off.
Everyone's entitled to a defence.
Well, everyone's entitled to a defence.
Yeah, even you. So go on. Tell me what happened. I'll tell you a defence.
Don't I want?
Bloke's in a bad way. Life's kicking his guts out. Goes and cops off with a local lass.
No. Cops off. No. No, I didn't cop off. It was a kiss. It was just a stupid moment, like nothing else existed. Oh, but it does. It did.
Your Honour, the defendant wasn't thinking straight. He wasn't behaving straight. He's grieving.
Sinead isn't dead!
Doesn't the grieving process start when you know you're losing someone? Even though they're still around? I put it to you that this kiss, it wasn't what it seemed. If anything, it shows the depth of his feelings for his wife.
Clever. Yes. Clever words, clever head, clever mouth, clever, clever, clever. Let him free, Your Honour. It didn't matter. Sinead didn't matter. Some people deserve to get punished, Your Honour.
Daniel.
Romeo.
Just get off me!
What is wrong with you?
I'm moving out.
What?
I need my own space.
Why?
Because you're always on at me.
Baby, I'm your mum. I'm worried about you.
I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me.
Craigie! Craigie!
At last, that's starting to change.
You've done brilliantly.
But I need to keep on finding out who I am and what my future is. For that, I need a clear head.
Away from me. We've driven you out.
No. It's just time apart's giving me clarity and confidence about what I want. I can't lose that, Mum.
No, you can't. And you deserve the best life.
That's the plan.
And Kane wants the best for you too, you know.
I'm sorry. But me and him, we're poles apart. That's how it's staying.
Okay. I might be impossible to live with, but I'm always here. Don't you forget that. I didn't know which ward you were in.
And you are?
I'm her mum. The mum. I'm the mum. Who did this to you?
What do you care? You disowned me, remember?
That's exactly true.
Your son did take quite a knock to his head, so we're going to keep him in overnight, just as a precaution, to keep him under observation.
I told him not to bother phoning you. That you wouldn't come.
Why would you say that? I have been calling you, leaving you messages.
I deleted them. You made it pretty clear that I was dead to you. Oh, great. Hey, pull up a seat, mate. They'll be bringing popcorn in for you in a minute.
See, they haven't knocked any sense into you, then. Shame.
I'm glad we can put all the business with Rona behind us. I mean, it's all so petty and, well, to be honest, I've got bigger fish to fry. Last thing I need is some poxy vets taking up my precious time.
Yeah, it'll be easier this way. What's so funny?
You know, when I watched you in your Year 5 nativity play, I thought to myself, hasn't my boy got talent? I imagined you treading the boards in the West End. But this... Now this is the performance of a lifetime.
I don't know what you mean.
You may as well take the knife out my back now. How could you do this to me? Do I mean nothing to you?
Mum...
You what, Jamie? Did you really think I wouldn't find out? The game's up, Jamie. I know everything.
Go! Now!
I just used Debbie to get back at Charity.
But why? My mum never killed him.
Yeah, I know that. But I was a messed up kid. Alone here in boarding school, no family in England, no one to talk to about it. I just had to convince myself that Charity was the reason that I never got to know my dad or get a chance to fix our relationship. But it was Dad that was the problem. And now I've just followed in his footsteps, behaved appallingly, just like he did, and hurt Debbie. All I could think about was revenge. You know, I told myself I had to hate Debbie just as much as I hated Charity. I had to see her as this gold-digging prostitute. My feelings were just shut down for so long. I didn't think I'd actually fall for her. And now, my biggest fear is that I've blown it. Lost Debbie. Only woman I ever loved. And for what? Some bloke who I didn't really know. And I'm sorry to have to say all this. It's hard to come to terms with it myself, let alone say it out loud. But I've realized that I am not him. I've got no agenda. You are my little brother, and you're the closest family I've got.